video we are going to talk about the Python modules. Python modules are just a special type of files. They just take the form of the libraries where you can keep the important functions and then you can use them from any other file just by importing them. For example, just I'm just trying to create one file, and here my file name is Python file, and I name it um, 3D 3D file 3D, and then I just create this file 3D. So this file 3D have created. Now yes, its file name is 3d.py. Now I just want to create some functions like def. This is one function. It's just structure goes like def area. So you want to calculate the area. Suppose we are just targeting to find the area of surface area of cylinder. So I'll be passing radius and height. I'll be passing radius and height to it, and this function will simply return me. Let me import. So import math, and then here I'll write return to math.py to py r h. So this function is returning you, I name it my s area, like the s area. Then I create one more function called def volume. This function also takes radius and height, and the volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. So it's return math.py into r square into h. So this is a file I have created. Its name is 3d.py, and this has two functions: s area, which calculates surface area, is 2 pi rh, and the volume, which is pi r square h. Now how to use this module into my file? So I just go into my home.py, my beginning file. There I write import 3d. So import 3d like this, or you can say from 3d import s ar. S area. Import 3D. And then here I'll say rr equal to int input radius, hh equal to int input height, and then I'll say ar equal to 3d dot s, or I'll say s area, and I'll pass rr comma hh. compiler asking to rename file differently because capital D. So I'll call it 3D. So here I write import 3D. So now I will import 3D as TD, and then we can call this function td.area, and vol is td.volume. So here you see I created one file which is also Python, and this file has two functions as area and the volume, and I create one more, like, because if you see properly that what kind of function, this is just a 3D cylinder I am taking into consideration. So I create one more def total volume, total surface area dot area. So that also works very same way, and it gets return math.py dot r dot r plus h, because the formula goes 2 into 2 pi r plus h. So three functions related to the cylinder I have created here. And now see, from here I have imported that file 3D as import 3D as 3D. If you want only one function, suppose if you are only interested in finding the volume, then you can say from 3D import volume. So this way you are just importing volume functions from the module 3D. But if you want to access the whole module, you just better write like this. So I just make it a comment line. If you are interested that way, you should also know that every time, like suppose if you have a module having more than 1,000 functions and you not need them unnecessarily, so you just only call the functions which you are more interested in. So the import 3D as TD, and now here I am printing out the results. So print surface area equals plus str ar. Then I do the same thing for the volume and total area. So this is total area and this is volume, and here I call it as vol. Then I call tar is td dot total area rr comma hh. This also rr comma hh. So here I have taken the value from the user in the name of radius, and I stored that value in rr variable, and then I stored this variable height into hs variable. Then I imported the functions like 3D module as td, and then I'm accessing the s area functions in that module, volume function in that module, and total area in that module. And now let's see how it works. So here it goes, and now you see asking to enter radius. I enter radius as 10, and then height also I want to enter it as 100, so that, see, now I say this is the answer, surface area total. This is how you can create the modules and can just work with them. This is a best way of separating your files according to the need and according to the category, so that you can use them in a most efficient way. Thank you very much. Subscribe to our channel, stay tuned, and keep practicing with us. Have a very, very bright day.